And of course now all the love of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Series has come back thanks to Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge half the time.
Yes. Well, and those guys,
Yeah.
those guys do a smack dab job. They do a great job. So
Yeah, I swear, every time I go to the Anime Expo in London. Actually, last year when I went, one of the things that was shouted out when we were waiting for the train to go home was card games and motorcycles. And then everyone started, and then, oh my god. It was so... everyone was on it, and then they started just quoting everything. So, it got around, clearly. So, yeah. It's a lot of fun. And, I do silly voices sometimes, but I won't go into that. I won't go into that. I also, because again, DBZ fan, I also watched Dragon Ball Z Abridged, which is probably one of my favorites.
the Christmas episode this year was a riot. I loved it.
That was fun.
And my wife Jennifer, she knows about Dragon Ball. She knows about the storylines and everything, and she was cracking up. And she doesn't usually like that sort of thing, but she was just laughing. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good series. All right, well, I've got someone who wanted to say something to you, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Piss off, yank wanker!
No, he's from Canada as well.
Oh, from
Hold on a moment. I'll just invite him in.
Okay.
And we don't all sound like that, thank you very much.
Oh my god, oh god.
Hello, Fresno.
Hello, MegaGWolf and JewWario person.
Hey, how you doing, my
Got my
friend?
headphones here just to get this on the go here so you don't have horrible echo. Alright, there we are. You are now in my ears. Hello, stream, by the way.
I don't know. In your ears now.
You're in my mind.
Dude, you gotta clean these things.
Oh, echoey. Oh my god. I've crossed into another world. I've crossed a border of sorts. Alright, I was supposed to say... I mentioned having this in the stream, I don't know if you saw, but I would just like to say, Mr. JewWario person, thank you very much for doing a thing on Super Back to the Future 2, because I love that game so much.
It's a fun game, isn't it?
Yeah, I actually did a whole LP of it. It was crazy trip. It was weird, but it's like, woo! But I love it.
Yeah.
Until the Telltale games, it was the only good Super Back to the Future game. And it's just trippy as hell. Like, giant bullets and all that sort of thing. And another thing, have you ever heard of Moon Crystal?
Yes. Actually, I own a reproduction cart where a guy had taken a fan translation, popped it onto the ROM, and then burned it onto an NES cart.
Oh, one of those things. Yeah.
So you can play it in English on your NES.
Well, that is neat. Would you? I don't know if you would ever like do that for your show, because I mean, you can play it.
Yeah, I'm actually wanting to, because it's a fairly decent platformer, and it's just fun. In fact, I may just...
Yeah. It's sort of like Ninja Gaiden crossed with sort of Prince of Persia, where you've got the fluid movement and the hanging on the ledges and stuff.
And the graphics are good.
Oh yeah, it's very, very nice. Like very fluid animation for the NES.
Mm-hmm. Yes, definitely.
I have played some import things, a couple.
Well, which ones have you played?
Well, Moon Crystal. I'm trying to think now. Got to think on the spot. No, I'm a huge fan of the Mother series, Earthbound.
Yes.
Damn shame we only got one of those.
Yeah, it is. And that's also one of the things, where I say, get the ROM. And I hate to say that, and I also say in the same breath usually, although I didn't that time because I had to take a breath. And there I go, taking another breath. I also say, support the people who put out Japanese Mother stuff. So that way you are still supporting the group, but they're never going to come over here.
Yeah, import
And
your copy of Mother 1 and 2, but yeah,
It's
import
too
it and
good
give
of
people
a
money.
game
But at the
to-
same time, then just
Yeah.
sort together ramen so you can actually enjoy it. Give the people
Yeah.
money.
It's too good of a game not to play. It really
Oh.
is.
Especially 3. Holy Mary, Mother of God, 3.
Yeah. I loved 3. Import 3, then get the ROM and play it in English because it's a good game.
And you've got to admire the fans. 'Cause I think the Mother series has probably the most dedicated fans I have ever seen for any franchise ever. All the work they put into that fan translation. They made an entire guidebook and all sorts of little trinkets and stuff. It's just...
I've yet to play Mother 3, actually. I've played through Earthbound, but I need to play Mother 3 next, actually. It's one of the...
Mother...
Yeah.
Oh.
it's
Mother...
one-
It's amazing.
It's one of the... Ah! You go ahead.
Oh, I'm just saying, it's a great game.
Yeah.
Definitely worth playing.
Because every time when basically my friend was almost threatening me at knife to play Earthbound and was like, play this or else I will just play it. So I was like, alright. And I played it and I beat it and I never want to fight that final boss again. But now he's pretty much getting on the same with Mother 3. And I'll do it at some point. It's just I got so many games to play nowadays. I just can't find time to do it. But I'll get around to it since I know it's really good.
I'm trying to think of some other goody import games. Like I'm mostly an RPG fan, so that's a lot of things I know. Like things that didn't really come out here in the Super Nintendo days, like Seiken Densetsu 3 or Bahamut Lagoon or...
Yeah. Luckily, however, we did get Final Fantasy 4 and 6 here as 2 and 3.
Yeah, and
those
eventually
are
5.
Yeah.
So
And those
eventually
are
5 is good. Yeah, those are pretty great. What else?
I haven't had a chance to play many of any import games yet because I have a very difficult time purchasing anything online, so I haven't had a chance to really get anywhere with anything yet. Because I was sadly very... I almost want to use the word deprived, because basically I had a NES and a Genesis, Mega Drive known here, but a Genesis. And then from there, I missed everything. Literally every single console up to the PlayStation 2.
Oh, wow.
So I missed out on Super Nintendo, N64, most of the Game Boy ones, and I was like, So I want to, at some point, be able to go back and get everything I missed. So I've already got myself a N64. I want to get myself a Super Nintendo. I need to buy a new NES because my one's decided to randomly die on me. Which is a shame.
And then you can play Hunt for Red October all you want!
No, I can't. No. I don't know if you've seen that or not, Justin, but actually made a little parody tribute video of
your
you.
little tribute. I figured you would have sent it to him and be like, hey, mister, I did a nice little
I've
video.
seen a couple of the ones that people have done for me. I may just have seen the one you did for me. In fact, I do remember it, actually.
It was Hunt for the Red October?
I think so.
Yeah?
I would just like to say that is a fantastic movie, even though it's mediocre.
Because I was silly because of the G in my name and the fact that you're called JewWario, I thought I'd play on it, and I had a Mario hat. I called myself G Mario.
Maybe now, now I'll do a tribute. I'm going to be Hindu Waluigi.
We actually got a gentleman, a very kind guy, Mexican Waluigi.
Damn!
And he's got some videos on YouTube, and he does pretty good. He does a thing called Lost in Translation, where he goes over a game and talks about how it changed when it came over to America.
Well, this is neat. I should check that guy out.
Oh, that almost sounds like my idea. Oh, well, never mind. I'll skip that.
Oh. Yeah,
And I'm actually-
yeah. I'll continue with JewWario there.
Oh, no. I was just going to say I'm kind of stealing it myself in that this season I'm going to be talking about more about some games that have come over to the States and how they were changed and everything and how, So I'm also going to be doing the same thing.
Oh, speaking of which, Vordox is happy that you like the GIF he made you.
Oh, dude, I am so all over that GIF.
Speaking of gifts, I need to say that I am insanely jealous that you have a Sonic Screwdriver Wii remote because holy shit, I am a Doctor Who fanboy like you wouldn't believe, and I desire that item.
It was
I
a
said I might
great.
be able to get you one, Fresno, so
Gee,
we'll have
please.
to see.
Gee, I will come to England and give you a hug or some shit if you do that.
But yeah, I actually speak to Vordox almost daily, so he was yeah. That was just coincidence, really. That was just coincidence that he happened to send that to you. So it was very nicely done, though.
Oh, yeah, really well. And that was one of the things, I was so surprised. I mean, because the movie or my video just came out.
And he just made it, yeah.
And then he made it. I mean, that he took, he had to take the sprite, get the sprite, and then change it, and then make it. I mean, he did so fast.
Yeah.
It was so nice.
Yeah. Definitely. Also, speaking of kind of pictures, my picture that I sent you, did that come out okay?
Mhm.
Yeah, because I
I had the image that was on. I had the image that was on. The art.
Deviant
Well,
art.
DeviantArt. Oh, brain not working. But yeah, I had that, and so this, now that I've got the, original, that means a lot to me.
Yeah,
So,
definitely. I wanted to.
thanks.
Wow, gee, how many things did you send to this man? You sent him a drawing, you sent him an MVC3 shirt, you sent him a Sonic Screwdriver. Oh, wow.
Well, that was it.
You are a generous fan.
and a letter. Yeah, well, definitely. I'm all about supporting the people I enjoy to watch, and I am grateful for, because definitely.
You're welcome.
Yes. Wait.
Well, and I do appreciate it.
Oh yeah.
It means a lot.
He's more welcome, I suppose, because he got things, and that's nice. That's cool.
Since William, huh?
You can send me a tissue. I would appreciate a tissue, Ignika. I'm having Colorado's a little dry, and so I have problems with my sinuses.
Oh, Julian is a Doctor Who fan. Oh, okay.
Yes.
I've
Hooligan.
Never heard that. Julian. Oh.
Okay. God, now I've got a total brain fart. I'm trying to think of more cool import things to talk about. And hearing me all my retro game knowledge, and I'm like, duh.
Yeah, well, we are here in front of the master.
Oh.
I'm starstruck.
I must admit, out of the week, I was nervous as hell, and not because am I gonna do justice? It's just that I wasn't expecting to be here. I was just like, oh my god, it's JewWario. I'm the one watching him, and now he's here guesting with me. It's like
This is for you, if I was in the stream and I don't know, the Happy Video Game or somebody showed up, I would be shitting myself.
Pretty much.
He's a nice guy. It was very nice to meet him, and I felt kind of the same way. I had a little kind of a squee moment there too. I was like, oh, it's Happy Video. Hey, what's up, man?
I know. I can't blame you because I would be the same way. I'd be like, oh my god, you're that guy, and you tell me that Star Tropics is really good. Oh my god.
Fair enough. All right. Well, we've got one waiting, Fresno. So I'm afraid I'm gonna have to let you go and get.
Well, I got all my things anyway. It's nice talking.
It was a pleasure to meet you, man. Take care.
Oh yes, you keep fighting the good fight, and
I will.
Hopefully you will talk about that moon crystal someday, and I will watch it, and I'll be like, yeah, that is the thing I said he should do.
Actually, I've just written it down. I'm hoping to do it by the end of May.
Ooh.